Hello everyone.
Welcome to the YouTube channel of Cypher Services, and thank you for taking a moment to watch our video where you'll learn about the 7 reasons why business owners need to learn SEO for their business. We have been inspired to make this video because we thought that most business considers SEO as a very complicated marketing activity that has many areas that needs to be configured well and tracked properly to get the benefits in the long run. Many consider these activities as very time consuming and they think these skills are hard to learn as it needs expertise that can come from learning, training, and practice over several years. And as a result, most small and medium businesses that decide to take their business presence online outsources the website development and SEO activities to an external digital marketing agency. But we highly recommend that before outsourcing any activity, the business should themselves learn the basics of SEO and learn about the analytics. So, over a period of time, they can take conscious marketing decisions that will really benefit them. It is also important to know what metrics to specifically look at so that the data can be reviewed periodically to see if the digital marketing strategies are bringing them any results. So, if you are a business owner with specific products or services to sell and convinced that you need to have some knowledge before handing over your company's digital marketing responsibility to an agency, please continue to watch the video. Also, we would recommend you to subscribe to our channel so you can learn more from our other upcoming videos. So, let's get started and learn the 7 reasons why business owners need to learn SEO.
So let's quickly begin with understanding who is this video for. This video will help the small and medium business owners, bloggers, sole traders, freelancers, entrepreneurs, and even students with interest in digital marketing. In fact, anyone who is looking for an online presence of their business should also watch this video. Okay, now let's understand what is SEO. SEO is search engine optimizing that is important for getting your website ready for human and search engines alike so that the web page can show up high in the search results for relevant user searches. It is important for attracting your customer attention and gaining the traffic to your website. And SEO is also important for beating the competition and getting ahead of the crowd. Now, let's get to the most important part of the video, that why the business owners need to learn about SEO themselves. That is to create high-ranking website, to increase the search visibility, to increase the organic website traffic, for better conversions, to increase return on investment and revenue, to be able to read and interpret the analytics report better, and identifying website visitors and the user behavior. We will look at each of these points in detail now. Now, one of the important reasons why business owners need to learn about SEO is to create high ranking websites. It is important that your website ranks high in Google search results when people search for a service or a product that is similar to your offerings. And let's face it, that most people searching for services won't even go past the first page to look for services. So it's important to create websites that are optimized with content and images that can rank high in the search results. As you must be aware that there are hundreds and thousands of business competing for that sweet spot on the very first page right at the top, it is possible for the most competitive and SEO optimized websites to rank up high on the first page in the search result. So that brings us to the question, what should the owners learn to create high ranking websites? Well, they can start with learning to optimize the existing website content. They can learn to optimize the website images. The next thing that they can learn is to tweak the website content like the blogs and articles and incorporate the right keywords from time to time throughout the website. This can help in keeping the website content fresh and will ensure that the website ranks high in the search results. Coming to the second point, why business owners need to learn about the SEO is to increase the search visibility. By now, you would have understood that well optimized web pages can show up very high in the search results. In order to increase the search visibility, it is important that both on page and off page SEO is done very well, following the terms and conditions of major search engines such as Google. This is also called as white hat SEO practice, and it refers to any practice that can improve the search rankings on a search engine results page while maintaining the integrity of the website and staying within the search engine's terms of service. It is also important to understand the latest trends in user search because the customer requirements and preferences change over a period of time. That leads to changes in customer search queries over time, and business must be ready to reflect those changes in their website to be able to show up in the results. Also important to know that both on-page and off-page SEO sends important cues to Google search engine, which in turn helps in determining where the website will be positioned when a search operation is performed by a user. Now that brings us to another question, that what you should learn in SEO as a business owner. Well, you should start with learning the important aspects of on-page optimization. You can learn to write meta title, meta description, and optimize the page with relevant long tail keywords. Also, learn to take small actionable steps that can have big impacts on off-page SEO. Off-page SEO can take different forms like link building, social sharing, directory submission, and others. And it can send important cues to the Google search engine when the website audience performs different activities within the website. So you can spend some time to understand the importance of socially sharing the content of your website, and you can also try and understand the importance of building link with other authoritative websites. Such combination of on-page and off-page SEO activities can help increase the search visibility of your website and help it rank high in the search pages. The third important reason for the website owners to learn about SEO is to increase the organic website traffic. Now, as the term suggests, organic traffic are those visitors who searches the web for offerings in the form of services and products similar to yours and come across your link and decides to come to your website to look at the services. While organic traffic to the website means more authority and is cost effective in the long run, you may also choose to run ad campaigns from time to time with specific goals. Since running ads all the time is again not a feasible solution, it's important to know about SEO and perform specific SEO tasks on the pages, including publishing high quality content, infographics, images, and videos that can naturally rank high and appear in the first page of the search. By using the right keyword and the specific call to action, you can convert the website searchers to your website audience and increase the click through rate to your website. So, as a website owner, what should you learn to increase the organic traffic to your website? Well, you should learn about the specific SEO tasks that are performed on your website, whether it is publishing high quality content, blogs, infographics, linking internal pages, using appropriate call to actions, optimizing each page and the images, or creating external links to other websites. You need to know the specific tasks that you would like to be performed on your website. When you have a well planned and integrated SEO strategy, it can help you get ahead of your competitors and generate great return on investment. You should also focus on publishing high quality content regularly and then take time to share them socially. Ideally, you would want the audience to come to your website to read the content and you would want them to then share it on the social media site. Performing these steps regularly and repeatedly, you would be able to build trust and authority among your followers on social platforms. And another thing that you should learn is to understand the importance of the page descriptions and the importance of the call to actions. Writing keyword rich meta descriptions and strong call to actions can be really compelling and can bring organic traffic to your websites. Since that will be their first encounter with your website, you would want them to stay on your site for as long as possible and you would want them to navigate through to different pages, signing up for the newsletter, look at your products or services page as well. It will be ideal for them to look at the existing testimonials to the website so they can feel inspired by your services offered, and that may open up a passage to future relationships. So, to make these possible, it is important that your pages are well laid and interlinked so it is easy for them to navigate through the website. All right, so it's now time to look at the fourth important reason why website owners need to learn the SEO themselves. This is about better conversions. Conversions mean turning your website visitors to paid customers. Now, if you think the content is king and should be kept at the heart of all your marketing efforts, then conversion is the parameter to measure your success. And both of these go hand in hand. While writing and sharing great quality keyword optimized content is a way to signal the search engines about the presence of information on your website, when it is done right, These contents, along with on page and off page SEO strategies, can help the search engine show your content to the right searches by matching it with the user intent. So, this is how you show up in front of the target audience for the relevant keywords. Writing better content and sharing them on the web in different forms helps in establishing authority and trust and helps the search engine to signal and show the pages to the searchers. Learning to track the conversions is also important because good conversion ratios is one of the primary goals of SEO. And now that you know that the well optimized websites appear high in the search results, this way the CTR gets better, which helps in increasing the conversion rate by more product or service sales. So, what should you do as a business owner to get better conversions? Well, you should focus regularly on high quality content that can solve problems for people looking for solutions. Identifying the search trends, finding out the pressing issues that are faced by your customers, and offering them the right solution can help you build trust and stability. You should also design the sales funnel by keeping in mind to move the leads that you build through the funnel all the time. You would try to convert the target audience to your website visitors, the visitors to your email subscribers and leads, and those leads to paying customers. You should also try to integrate several forms or chatbots throughout the website to prompt the visitors to provide their contact numbers and email IDs. These can help you convert the visitors to high quality leads with whom you can communicate and nurture them and convert them to customers. You should also try and look out for opportunities to provide the value to your visitors so they can naturally trust you and do not hesitate to purchase your offerings. Now, here we are at the fifth point, which describes why the business owners need to learn the SEOs. It is to increase the return on investment and revenue. If your website has relevant high quality content, then you have a good opportunity to increase the return on investment by attracting more potential customers to the business. Having good quality content on your website is one thing, but then your responsibility does not end there. Neither does it mean that you are going to get a lot of visitors just because you have good content. You must also ensure that your content has a lot of high quality keywords which are low in competition but has a high search volume. This will help the pages in ranking up when the users perform the search operation relevant to your search keywords. Now, this way, you will be able to attract more potential customers to your website for the money spent and reduce the cost of acquisition per customer. It is also important to increase your return on investment on various ad spends on social media channels and the investment you have made on the content development and on purchase of tools, and it's important to increase your revenue. So, what do you need to learn to increase your return on investment and revenue from the SEO perspective? Well, you need to know about the keywords that are most important to your business and defines your services and products offered. It is important to understand how the topics are researched which have high search volume and how the keywords with low competition is identified which are easy to rank. It is true that researching topics with high search volume and keywords with low competition can take a long time. It is also true that writing content can also take a very long time. But the reason behind investing the time and effort is to have high return on investment. It is also worth noting that Google continues to change their algorithm that decides whether to display your content at all or not. Also, of those that are crawled, sometimes they may appear in the top pages and others may not. So, in such cases, how do you get the return on your investment on contents? By investing in the right SEO strategies to make more pages show up in the search results is the way to go. By learning to research who your competitors are, how they are interacting with customers, and what the customers are looking for, you can present your business in front of the right potential customer and help them with their problem. This can help increase the website traffic and in turn increase your return on investment. Now we have reached another important aspect of the SEO, which is important for business owners to know. That is about reading and interpreting the analytics report. And why is it important? Being able to understand the analytics report, the business owners can stay on top of the information and they can take the right decisions that will help their business. So, what exactly are they supposed to know? Google Analytics is one of the most comprehensive tracking tools that helps in getting insightful data to the website. This will help us to know more about our website users and to understand how they use, react, and engage with the website content. Google Analytics can be used to get insightful data about the website traffic and about the visitors. It can be used to get the reports of the marketing campaigns, the search statistics, the traffic sources, and so much more. And this data can be reported on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Learning to access and analyze Google Analytics report can help you gain meaningful information about the performance of the website's landing page, user behavior, time spent on the website, pages navigated, and the bounce rate. The information can also then help you in optimizing the pages for better user experiences and conversions. Another important thing to do is to know more about the industry leaders and the competitors. This helps in understanding the keywords that your competitors are using to rank and decides where they're getting the backlinks from. By following their trails, you can also understand the type of content that are usually successful and that helps in optimizing the web pages for success. You can then reach out to those websites or similar websites which are interested in your content and request for linking back to your website to help you increase the website's traffic and establish authority. The seventh and yet another important area of investigation is to identify the website visitors and user behavior. This is another important area of discussion because before beginning any marketing activity, it is important to identify the buyer persona or describe your target customers for your business. It is important because as you progress, you spend time, energy, and money in building your website and undertaking several online and offline activities that draw more customers to your business, and you want to spend your resources attracting only those who are the best fit for your products or services. Also, it is important to identify your website visitors or target customers by describing their gender, age, profession, their demographics, interest, marital status, and anything else that can help you in identifying the customers better. In the long run, as a business owner, you would like to track if your content is reaching the right audience and whether those coming to your website are the right potential customers who will one day buy your product or service. So, you need to learn to interpret the analytics tool to understand and identify who your website visitors are, their current locations, and their behavior on the website. The locations are also very important, especially when you are a local business targeting only the local customers. What more should you learn? You should also learn to monitor if your users are taking the right actions on the website, like signing up to your newsletter, downloading any ebooks or guides which are on offer, and so on. Defining your buyer personas and understanding your customers well will help you understand how they may engage with your content and how they may behave on the website. All in all, you would like to understand how well they spend the time on the website and what features and functionalities do they engage with. It is also particularly important to identify the pages that are usually visited by your website users. Also, you need to understand the importance of reducing the bounce off from the visit and take appropriate measures to make sure that your users are well guided and they are able to navigate between the pages well. And finally, you would also like to make sure that the website visitors take some action on the content that they engage with. If your content is engaging and of high quality, you would definitely expect your users to comment on them, share their thoughts, and further share with their social network. Now, in the final segment of this video, we will try to learn what metrics should you know to track your business success. Well, this is very important from any business point of view because we know that what we measure regularly, we can get better at it. So let's look at the important metrics to learn. The first one is organic website traffic. The organic website traffic is made of those website users who find your link in Google search result after performing a search operation, and then they decide to click on the link by reading the text or the description, which we also call as a meta description. So by tracking the organic website traffic, you will be able to understand the efficiency of your on-page search engine optimization. By looking at this data, you will be able to understand whether you have chosen the right keywords that is able to attract the right target audience to your website. The second metric that you should learn to track is the click through rate, also called as CTR. Your CTR is a percentage impression that results in a click when your content is available to be viewed as a page, as an email, or as an advertisement. Your click through rate is affected by the customer's choice of deciding to open your link or visiting your page or clicking on your advertisement to see the information that's contained within. the usage of the image, the compelling text which is used within the description, the call to action, and even the keywords which are used can all have an effect whether the customer is going to click open your link or not. In a nutshell, the click through rate or CTR is the customer's perceived value that your page or link may provide them, based on which they decide whether to visit your link or not. So, learning to understand the CTR or click through rate will give you insightful information whether you need to make any modifications so that more audience can engage with your content. The next metric that business owners must learn to understand is the domain authority. We also call it as DA in short. The domain authority is the credibility or the authority of your website as perceived by Google. This is in comparison to other websites in the same domain or industry, and it also depends on factors such as the age and maturity of your website and the links that you have earned from other websites, which we call as backlinks. So, learning to measure your domain authority can give you a fair idea if your website has established an authority compared to other websites. The fourth metric that all business owners must learn to track is the keyword ranking. It is important to know how your selected keywords are performing in the search results and where you rank when compared to your competitors. Ideally, you want to select keywords that are low in competition and high in volume. Since you will be using these keywords throughout your contents, learning to track the keyword positions and its movement in the search results can help you make necessary changes, which in turn can help you reach more users when they search for a product or offering similar to yours. The fifth metric that each business owner should learn to measure is the bounce rate. The bounce rate metrics show what percentage of your website visitors leave your website without visiting another page. This is yet another simple to track figure but speaks the volume. This data is easily available on your Google Analytics page and easy to access. You should definitely like to know if your pages are able to keep up with your visitors' expectation, since no one will visit the website if the description is not what they are looking for. But after coming to the website and looking at the content, if they are not keen to browse through other pages or don't want to take an action like signing up or making a purchase, in simple terms, they will be there on the website in first place. So, in a nutshell, a bounce rate which is less than 40% is considered excellent, but a bounce rate of over 70% and above would definitely need you to optimize the web page content and meta description. You may also consider interlinking your pages well, which will help your website users navigating between and take appropriate actions on the site. This will help you to reduce the bounce rate and can also increase in conversions. The other metrics that you should know to track your business success is page load speed. You must have realized that web pages that tend to take long time to load does not provide a very good user experience. And people tend to quickly leave slow loading pages looking for information somewhere else. Every piece of content that is uploaded into your website, including the content, images, videos, themes, and plugins, makes the website slow over a period of time. So, it is recommended that you keep a track of your web page loading speed and take actions from time to time to ensure that both desktop and mobile load speed is within 3 seconds. Another metrics that you should learn to track is the new backlinks. Tracking the new backlinks will give you a fair idea if your website content is reaching out to the audience and whether they are liked and shared by your website visitors. Providing the social shared links on the website is also very important. It can help your website visitors to share the link further if they like it. Such activities help Google understand the social cues and help to rank the pages up higher in the search results. Also, when people find your website content interesting and relevant, they would like to link back to your website for similar content on their website, which helps you establish more credibility and authority. This also helps you increase your domain authority. So, you would always like to keep track of all the backlinks that are coming to your website. While you will definitely like to keep all the high quality backlinks, you should consider removing the low quality ones or the spammy backlinks. We should now look at another important metric, which is conversion. Measuring the conversion of your website visitors to customers is an important part of the analytics, and you must learn to track the conversions right inside the Google Analytics console. Identifying the percentage of visitors converted to customers is important to understand the overall success of your SEO strategy, and this can also show the future areas of improvement. Another important metrics to be measured by the business owners is the page indexing. It is important to know exactly how many pages are contained within your website and whether all the pages that you would like to show to your visitors are indexed. It means that the pages that are indexed by Google are considered to be containing high quality and relevant information that can bring some value to the users. If, for example, you have 15 pages in your website, but Google is indexing and showing only 10 pages in the search result, then you know that information on your other pages are not visible to the search users for taking any actions. This knowledge can help you perform specific tasks or seek help from the experts based on the information available to you. And finally, the last method you should learn is the source of traffic. Your website could have four different types of traffics: direct, organic traffic, referral traffic, or pay per click visitors. The direct traffic is usually the one that is made of users who come straight to your website by typing the URL into the browser. This is only a small fragment among the source of traffic. Organic traffic, on the other hand, comes from the Google search results. This is the traffic that you try to attract by putting in your SEO efforts. The organic traffic to your website comprises of those users who are unaware of your business but stumbles upon your website link while they search for a product or a service similar to yours and decides to visit your link. This organic traffic to the website generally makes up the largest segment of the website traffic, sometimes more than 50%. The next kind of traffic that you would like to know about is the referral traffic. This traffic to the website comes through the reference or referrals, that is usually the second large segment of the traffic source. This traffic source is directed to your website by sharing your website link on several other websites. The referral traffic is usually comprised of visitors who discover your website link in various external websites like in social media, guest posts, directories, and others. And the fourth type of visitors are pay per click visitors. Pay per click or PPC visitors are acquired by running the Google ads from time to time. These visitors to the websites are usually very small in number and contributes to nearly 10% of the website traffic. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video. We hope that you have now understood why it is important for the business owners to learn the SEO for their own website and what metrics they can use to track the success of their business. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. Also, please visit our website and the blogs that we publish regularly. The links are provided in the description. See you there soon. Thank you.